Curdig and Yorath have made a pact.
Curdig and Yorath? Impossible!
That's what they say.
Yorath, he never make a pact with the Saxons. The Jutes care for their Saxon neighbors like they would a venomous snake.
Where are you going?
To see Yorath. If he has made a pact, it leaves us naked to the north.
You must be mistaken.
On good authority, it's the truth.
I will hear that from Yorath himself. It's an open invitation for Curdig to mount a surprise attack and wipe us and the entire village off the face of the earth.
Well,
Rowena?
this is twice you have visited me in 1 year.
I came to speak to your father.
He's out, hunting.
We had word that Yorath and Curdig were about to make a pact.
I am not about to make a pact with Curdig. It's already done. The peace is made. The treaty is sworn and signed. Curdig and I are no longer enemies.
You must be moon sick. You may as well try making peace with a mad bear.
If a mad bear could talk, I would try that too. Arthur, I am war sick. My people are battle weary and blooded. I will give them peace.
Father, Arthur is right.
You stay out of this, woman. There you are.
So Curdig is now your ally.
Yes.
But you also have a pact with me. What if Curdig attacks me?
You can't expect me to support one friend against the other, huh?
And if Curdig should break your alliance and turn on you, what would you have me do?
All I want is peace.
Father, we can't live in peace with a mad dog.
You know nothing, chicken brain. We've been invaders too, and yet we found peace with Arthur and all the Celts.
That was different. You led in the Jutes, found a deserted tract of land and built your own village. Whilst Curdig plundered, burned and killed, you settled and made no further demands. You made and kept your peace with the Celts. Curdig doesn't even know the meaning of the word.
And how can you be so sure of that, my young friend? Has anybody stopped fighting him long enough to find out? Huh?
Was it true? Right, defense wall. Now come on, show either what you can do. Take it over. Right. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2.
Did you put a stop to this mad notion of Yorath and Curdig pledging a treaty?
Yorath does understand the wrong he's doing.
Wrong?
Yes, wrong.
In your pants. Go.
Yorath wants to put an end to the bloodshed, an end to the maiming and killing each other. Is that right or wrong?
Well, the thought's right, but
Yorath wants his land to learn to live in peace, or else it'll tear itself to shreds. Is that wrong?
Keep your swords up. Aim for the heart. Ask that question to Curdig.
what?
He asked him that question. and was rewarded with a treaty. He's right. Sometime, somewhere, this slaughter must stop.
Take a grip on that sword. Once from the shoulder, you never kill anyone that way.
Yorith is a fool. Then a fool has shown the way. Look what we are doing today. Will we still be doing this in 500 years' time? Yorith has shown the way. And I haven't the courage to follow.
It's not a question of courage. Would you put your head in the mouth of a hungry lion? Well, Curdig's as much likely to respect the treaty as the lion would your life.
Are you so sure, Lund? Would you stake your life on being right about Curdig?
You can forget about Curdig and the Saxons. There are others who would prefer the plundering and the bloodshed.
Scots?
Yes. By report, a huge army embarked in a vast fleet of ships. And they boast that they will conquer this entire land once and for all.
How long before they're landed?
Oh, give them good winds. 2 or 3 days.
You say a huge army. How many?
The campfires could be seen across the channel, stretching for 30 leagues along the coast.
Gods, they'll take Hereward and Dirk as easily as a bear kills a fox. How could they muster such an army?
The 3 kings to the east of their lands are united, and together their armies...
And they will
total
find an
700
equal force to greet them. Courage is forced upon us. With luck, we will see Celt fighting side by side with both Jute and Saxon.
Gift from Arthur? Well, the son whelp kitten. I fear a gift from Arthur more than a blade between the ribs. You're a bold man to bring me gifts from Arthur.
It is no more than my duty.
A shield? I'd sooner take shelter behind a cobweb than trust my life to a shield sent by Arthur.
Arthur sent it in good faith, with this message from Yorith.
I cannot fathom the wickedness of it. Must be very deep. But then that evil Celt is very deep. What does the message say?
Yorith asks you to a meeting with Arthur at Yorith's village. Each leader to bring but 10 men. Arthur would speak of peace.
Stranger, stranger.
He guarantees your safety.
I guarantee my own safety. Get off your horse. Pick it up. Turns a stroke well. No hidden blades to spring out at a blow. Ah! Arthur was brought up with the Romans. There's still poison. Lick it. Lick it for your life! Very well. The trick is not in the shield. Now then, what's all this about meetings and peace? What devil's brew is that Celtic wolfhound preparing now, eh?
There is no treachery. Arthur wants peace.
No man in his right mind wants war. But you can't make peace with a cunning savage like Arthur.
But what of the news of the Scots? If it's true, we'll have a common enemy that would rid the land of Celt and Saxon alike.
There are rumors about the Scots every day of the year. I'm not rushing into the arms of that barbarian on a rumor.
But today, our messengers brought word that the Scots have sailed with the greatest horde this land has ever seen. That was no rumor. Wiggith saw them with his own eyes.
Kurdik is not coming.
Ah, he will come. If he would make a pact with us, why not also with the Celts? Hey!
While we're waiting here, he's probably sacking our villages.
He knows we would not leave them undefended.
And where is he?
A gift for a gift.
Wars for fools and madmen. Let's make it only a memory kept alive by children's games with harmless wooden swords. Blood and lives wasted on warring could be used in making a richer, fuller land for all.
This is a rich land. We did not come to fight. There's enough for all to share.
Provided each keeps within his own boundary.
Let's draw up maps, huh?
That's work for priests. Let us agree upon it like men, and then we can sit back and watch our children grow fat.
But first, the hardest task of all. We must stop hating and learn to trust one another.
Well spoken, Arthur of the Celts. How do you like your gift?
I like it well.
It balances well in the hand. Try it. As you say, we must learn to trust each other.
Tommy, did it taste better than my shield?
Prepare for the feast. This is a great day for this land, huh?
It is indeed.
Get yourself to the roasting spit, huh? Go see to it. To lasting peace between us, huh? More wine, woman. Now for the wheels of peace. You're strange companions. Here I invite you for a big feast, and yet you both bring your own bread. If you are to be brothers, you must eat each other's bread, huh? All of you.
What ails you, friend? Your face is screwed up like a shriveled nut.
Merely an expression of curiosity.
What revulsion is this? Revulsion? What do you make yours with? Boars droppings?
Cow dung! Fly spawn!
Frog spit!
Peace!
It is good that we are being honest with one another. It is no tragedy that we cannot stomach each other's food. If it offends the palate, why not say so, as friends should?
This should have happened sooner. Here's to the new life. The new life! Ah, clumsy you! Ah. Fool!
Now you can enjoy spilling the wine over each other and leave your leaders alone.
We used to call Arthur the bear. We should have called him the fox. Now I see where he learned his cunning.
Rowan, are you asleep? More food, more wine. Did you know, either of you, about that invasion fleet of the Scots?
Invasion?
Scotch?
If either of you could lie as well as you fight. So that's the reason why you're here. Posing as friends, seeking peace. Fear of a common enemy. Massive hordes of fearsome Scots preparing to swallow you up.
Now I remember, I believe I did hear a rumor that they were preparing a few ships to cross the channel.
Yes, a handful, I heard.
Strange. My first report of them, which you have just witnessed, spoke of several legions. But you need not have concerned yourself. It was all for nothing.
They have turned back?
Not back, my friend. Down, down. There was a big storm, huge waves. Now they're all fish food.
I toast the gods for their wisdom in creating this tempest and washing away the enemy that threatened us. But let it not also wash away the friendship we have found this day. We broke bread together. And now there's really hope for peace. The Scots weakened, the Picts hammered back into the cold of the north, the three of us in agreement.
May all our enemies perish so.
I should have liked to see their faces before those cockleshell boats of theirs started to go under. They were never over fond of water. Hey, wench! My cup is dry. Time enough after the feast to sit on your haunches. Or lie on your back, more like, eh?
Cut your tongue out, Saxon.
What?
Apologize to my daughter. Save your insults for your own Saxon sluts.
Father, it doesn't matter. Please don't.
Apologize, Saxon.
I've never apologized to anyone in my life. Shoot. And I'm not starting now with a woman.
You both had fault. Yorath, is it any wonder other men have little respect for your daughter when they see how you treat her yourself? And you, Kurdig, it's not only a woman you've insulted, but the future head of her people. What will happen to the treaty when she becomes leader of the Jutes? Now, we've come a long way today. Let's not spoil it by a stupid misunderstanding. Now, Yorith, if Kurdig apologizes to your daughter, you must first show the proper respect due to her.
My Princess Rowena, my respect and apologies.
Same from me.
Thank you. You're very gracious.
We've done a fine day's work. Yorath, your hospitality could tempt a man to stay forever. But some of my men await me outside, and I've been away from my people too long.
Warden, see to the boat. My men will be getting restless too.
All right, men. Back to the log.
I'll be back. Shoot! I'll be waiting, Saxon.
We must have been mad to think we could ever live as one.
No, lad. We were right. It didn't happen this time. The gods, it seems, as well as the Scots, were against us. But one day it will happen. If we're to survive, it must.
Row! Row! Row!
The river? Or do we put it to use against its sender when we next go to battle?
No sense in wasting good weapons. I'll put it on the wall in my hut.
Your hut? I should have thought the very sight of it would sicken you.
By now, that barbarian Arthur will probably have destroyed my gift to him. The shield will rest in my hut to remind us all that for one single moment it was the Saxons who tried to bring to this land a peace they've never known.
Here, take that back to Kurdig.
A message?
Yes, tell him to cut his throat with it.
No, wait.
You won't keep it. The sight of it should sicken you.
Well, when Kurdig gave it to me, he did so as a token of friendship. Friendship which could have taken the weapons from those children and sent them out to the forest to play. Kurdig will probably have destroyed my gift by now. But let us keep this knife as a reminder that once we met and talked of peace, I pray we will again.